While you're seated, after everybody sits down and has their food, we're going to show you a nice 10-minute clip of the tournament.
The PARS Junior Golf Organization celebrated its 17th year of successful championship-level tournament play at the prestigious PGA Golf Club on the beautiful Treasure Coast of Florida, December 28th through 30th of 2012. Internationally recognized student athletes and golf competitors, as well as their families and coaches from over 24 different countries, converged on the Dye and Ryder golf courses at PGA Golf Village in Port St. Lucie, Florida, for 5 days and 54 holes of highly competitive stroke play.
I'm Brian Rouse. This is our 17th year running PARS. PARS stands for Parental Assistance Referral Service. This is our 5th year at PGA Golf Club. Our mission is to have junior golf events so that the kids get noticed by the college coaches and they get on the radar. We've been putting kids in college for 17 years and placed over 200 kids in universities. This year, we have 30 different countries represented with over 110 international kids competing for qualification to the Callaway Junior World, the Pepsi Little Peoples, the Bubba Conley, the Doral Publics of next year. So not only is this a tournament in itself, it's a tournament where the kids can go to other tournaments and get noticed as well, the biggest tournaments in the world.
Firstly, this is a qualifier for the Junior World, which is a great tournament. Secondly, great course.
This 17th year event is recognized by the World Amateur Golf Ranking in Scotland. Impressive credentials for competitors in a junior level event that achieve such high recognition.
We do come from Croatia, and I do coach a couple of talented kids that come from the country. We are not really a golfing country, but we do have great talent, as in many other sports, skiing, swimming, whatever. So we do have a few able pairs of hands that can really play some good golf. And we have a national champion right here, Branimir, and the third player in the country, Mauro here, and they are very eager to continue their career in golf, it's college and golf. Obviously, United States is the place to be, and this is why we are here, especially Florida.
While successful on the greens, PAR's main mission is to help gain exposure for students who wish to attend college and compete in some of the nation's top collegiate golf programs, including the NCAA, the NAIA, as well as the junior college levels. Our organization has been dedicated to assisting student athletes since 1995 through the journey of junior golf as they transition to the college circuit.
I came here to recruit. PARS Golf provides a great venue, especially here at PGA Club. We play the PGA Minority Championships here every year, and set up as a tour, like a tour event. So it's a great venue. I'm very familiar with all 3 courses, and you know, I really enjoyed so far watching the kids play, even the little ones. The little ones tickle me. So it's been a great event, and Brian's done a great job. I've known Brian for a while, and in fact, one of my players is a part of the PARS golf program, and he's actually leading one of the top freshmen in the country right now, which is saying a lot for the program.
Day 1 of the tournament brought some tight competition to the PGA level courses.
This is a 54-hole championship for boys and girls. We have ages 6 and under through 18, and this year we also have a college division. Kids that have played in PARS before have come back to play. And over the 3 days, the girls are playing the Dye course and the boys are playing the Ryder. And they get to play without a cut. They play 3 rounds of golf. We give trophies for first, second, and third. And the winners get to go to a tournament of their choice of the exemptions. If they don't go, then we drop down to the second place.
The girls' 7 to 8-year-olds was led by Hannah Nall with an 89. Alexa Pano commanded the 9 to 10-year-olds with an 81. The 11 to 12s was led by Valerie Plata, who posted an impressive 81. and Samantha Fuller came in at 70 in the 13 to 14-year-olds, with Eloise Healy rounding out the girls' leaderboard for the 15 to 18-year-olds with an early lead of 69. The boys were led by Bryce Wiley in the 6 and unders as he posted a 75. Gabrielle Hagerstrom put up a 74 in the 7 to 8-year-olds on day 1, and the 9 to 10-year-olds were led by Alexander Yang with a 68, followed by the 11 to 12-year-old group hosting the day's best score by Michael Thorbjornsen with a 67. The 13 to 14-year-olds had Sergio Amerio leading the way with a 71, and the 15 to 18-year-olds rounded out the scorers board with a 68 by Alex Britch.
Because it's very different in the US, the grasses are different. My coach was quite obsessed about that. And also I'd love to play to scratch.
It's actually going pretty well. I'm 3 under after 2 days. It's okay for me. I could have done better, but that's golf. That's the way it is.
They're pretty good. They're very good greens, very good. I really like the greens, and this course is in a very good shape as well. So.
Day 2 brought a tight competition to the PGA's Dye and Ryder courses, and Mother Nature brought her own set of new challenges to the PARS golfers with a strong wind and a wet course. Even with an all-new set of playing surface challenges, the tournament saw its first hole-in-one.
Today is like a windy day, different from other day I played here. And today on the third hole, par 3, normally I used to use a pitching wedge, and it's windy today, so I decided to use a 9-iron, and I got a hole-in-one. It rolled in the hole.
Day 2 saw Hannah Nall continue her lead with an 89 for the girls in the 7 to 8-year-old category. Alexa Pano bested her Day 1 total with a 79, keeping her name atop the 9 to 10-year-olds, with Nina Lang placing a new daily best in the 11 to 12-year-old girls division. Samantha Fuller kept her championship drive alive with a 72 in the 13 to 14-year-old group, and a 3-way tie for the day between Chanel Averico, Valentina Giraldo, and Abby Lim rounded out the 15 to 18-year-olds, with all 3 submitting 72s. The boys saw Bryce Willie better his 1-day total and keep his lead in the 6 and under category. Gabrielle Hagerstrom had some stiff competition as he tied Ken Shibata at 76 in the 7 to 8-year-old category. Andrew Yang came in 1 stroke further in the 9 to 10-year-olds, maintaining his lead, with the race tightening up in the 11 to 12-year-olds with a daily tie between Rasmus Bofill and Carson Levitt, posting 70s. The 13 to 14-year-old age group saw Song Tang Oh put up an event's best 65, and the 15 to 18-year-olds saw Jarl Volden record a 68.
I was -5 until the 15 holes. It was a great round, good putt, I hit it well in the fairways and good greens, and the par 5 was easy yesterday. Today was a bit tough with the wind. I didn't feel it confident enough like yesterday, so I shot 77. I think tomorrow could be great. I'm +1, so I think tomorrow I have my chance to win. Why not?
Well, I'm a member at these courses, so when I heard about there was a junior tournament going on here, I definitely wanted to be a part of it because it'd be a shame to miss out on such a big, important tournament that's going on right at my home course.
I found out about PARS about 6 years ago, and this is our 6th straight tournament here at the PGA. My daughters are Samantha Fuller and Annabelle Fuller, 13 and 10. Samantha has won 5 straight titles here, and Annabelle has won 2 titles at the PARS. We found out about the PARS back in England. It's known to be one of the best international tournaments, and we love it here. The people are very friendly and the organisation is great.
With a tight race coming for day 3, it was anybody's trophy to win in all the divisions. The weather was again a factor as the courses threw yet a 3rd set of varying conditions at the players, with many rising to the challenge.
I want to thank you for your time. And in closing, I would like to say have a happy new year, a blessed new year, and God be with you.
For more information, please visit us at parsjuniorgolf.com.
Ladies and gentlemen and players, we're going to present the trophies for this year. First, I want to say that under these pretty tough conditions over the last 3 days with all the wind and the cold, you kids fared mainly very well. Very well. You should be all proud of yourselves. And a big hand for the whole field. Okay, first off, in the girls 7-8 division, in third place was Lily Walsh. Come on up, Lily. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, before we give Lily her prize, I would like to introduce Nancy. And Nancy has a few things to say, and she's just being inducted into the Hall of Fame. That's pretty big. Nancy? Hold on.
Thank you all very much. It's just a pleasure to be here and to see all the wonderful people playing golf. I will have one thing to say. Listen to your parents, practice hard, go to school, make the grades, and enjoy golf, because golf is a game, and it's a great game, okay? So enjoy it, and thank you all very much for letting me be here.
Thank you. Okay. It's filming. Our second place runner-up is Chloe Kovaleski, and they had to leave, but she's gotten her prize, and she actually was only 5 years old. That was pretty neat. And then our champion in the girls 7-8 is Hannah Nall. Yeah. Hannah, would you like to say that? Okay. Hannah has a few words. You can't see her, but you can hear her. Go ahead.
I would like to thank Coach Tony for coaching me, my dad for caddying for me, my mom and my brothers for supporting me, the girls for a good competition, and PARS for a good tournament.
In the boys 7 and 8 division, we have in third place Ryan Plodkowski. Ryan was a late entry, but he's going home with a trophy. In our runner-up position, we have Ken Shibata from Japan. Yeah, they can come up. Yeah. And our champion in the 7-8 division is Gabriel Hagerstrom. Three rounds in the 70s. Pretty good. Good job, guys. Congratulations. Want to say something? Okay.
I'd like to thank my caddy for caddying me, and Brian and PARS Golf for hosting this event, and I had a good time. Thank you.
Okay, in the boys 9-10 division, in third place we have Carter DeLilly. I believe he had to leave. In second place, Napat Forasanput, Pusud, excuse me. Napat from Thailand. And our champ for the 9-10 division is Alexander Yang. And I believe he had to catch a flight. Okay. In the girls 9-10 division, in third place, we have Annabelle Fuller from the UK. Annabelle has played with us, I think this is your 6th year.
Congratulations. Turn around so you get a picture, and then you can speak.
It's always nice to see the Fullers come back year after year and bring their friends. Annabelle? Mm-hmm. Okay, in second place we had Alexa Pano, and they had to leave. And in first place, our champion in the 9-10 is Mimi Chen. Mimi, would you like to say a few words?
I want to thank my mom for caddying me and my friends and family for supporting me. And I want to thank Brian and PARS for making this great tournament. And thank you for all the competitors that played with me today.
And PGA. And PGA.
And Happy New Year!
Okay, in the 11-12 division for the girls, we have in third place Valerie Plata. Our runner-up in that division is Nina Lang. Another late entry that's going home with some hardware. And our champion is Jian Zhang. I'm going to have to do something about all these late entries because she's another late entry, all the way from Korea. Oh, I know, it's brutal. She would like to say something, and I think she needs a translator.
이렇게 키워주신 부모님께 감사하고요. 말해요? 이렇게 키워주신 부모님께 감사하고 윙크컵 대표님과 전부 다 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
Okay, first of all, she wants to thank to her parents, and she was able to come here through the Wing Cup, the junior tournament in Korea. So she wants to thank the associates of the Wing Cup too, and thank you everybody.
In the 11-12 age group for the boys, we had Carson Levitt in third place. I believe he's left. Our runner-up is Rasmus Bofel from Denmark. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Want to say something? Okay. Our champion in the 11-12 is Michael Thorbjornsen. It's nice to see all the smiles now. Okay, Michael, you want to? Mike? Here you go, Mike.
I'd like to thank Brian and PARS for making a great tournament, and to my friends and family for supporting me the whole way.
In the girls 13 and 14 division, we have from Tennessee, Riley Rennell in third place. Riley is a member of PARS, and she's been coming to this tournament for 4 or 5 years. Okay, Riley, you want to say something, please? Go ahead.
I just want to thank my dad for caddying for me, and I want to thank Brian and for PARS for sponsoring this great tournament.
Our runner-up in the 13-14 is Cecilie Bofol from Denmark. I believe she was also the winner down at Doral in the publics. Congratulations on that win, too. So she's going home with some hardware. Okay. And our champion, again, this is 6 years in a row for Samantha Fuller. 6 years in a row she won this event. And because of that, we have a special trophy for her, along with her champion trophy. So Sam, come on up here. And this is her trophy for winning 6 years in a row, with her name on it. Turn around. Here, let me see something. Yeah, beautiful. So Sammy will be going for number 7 next year. That'll be something.
I'd just like to thank Brian and all his staff for setting up an amazing competition. I'd like to thank the greenkeepers at PGA for setting up an amazing course. And I'd like to thank all my playing partners and all my friends and family for putting up with me and supporting me all the way. Thank you.
In the boys 13-14 division, in third place we have Sergio Amero. Our runner-up is Christopher Wrighton. Christopher had 3 solid rounds, 72, 71, 72. Pretty good play, and he got beat by 1 shot. And our champion in the 13-14 is Sung Tak Oh who shot the low round of the tournament, a 65, the second round. Pretty amazing golf at this age to shoot 65. It was a great round.
실장님. 이 자리에 오르게 해주신 부모님께 일단 감사드리고요. 오늘 수고하신 이 실장님과 박 프로님과 권 프로님 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
He wants to thank his parents again for him to be here and to support him, and he wants to thank me for caddying, and all the other staff members. Thank you.
Let's take care of our collegiate players. In third place, we have Colby Hamrick, who goes to Wallace State University and will be transferring to a four-year school soon. Yeah, they get trophies. The same. Yeah. And third. Yeah, all three. In second place, we have Charles Kai, who goes to Dartmouth University. Charles played with us before. Congratulations. Charles will be a freshman at Dartmouth this coming year. Great Ivy League school. And our champion in this group is Patrick Murray, who'll be going to Barry University. He gets a champion. Come
on. I'd like to thank my family that supported me this weekend, and my sister that caddied for me, and friends that were watching me on TV and in the internet. Yeah, I would like to thank PARS for the great organization and communication. And yeah, have a nice year. Thank you.
Thank you. In the boys 15 to 18 group, we have Michael Hermer as the third place. I think Michael had to go back to Tallahassee, catch a flight. In second place, we have Jarl Volden. Had a nice rounds of 74, 68, and 72. Good job. And our champ is Pablo Torres.
I didn't know these were changing back here. These were the first row. Those were the same thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. These are labeled collegiate.
I know, but they're the same.
Okay.
I think. Pablo had rounds of 70, 69, 72, 211. Viva Colombia! Pablo.
Well, first of all, happy birthday, Brian.
Thank you. Thank you.
Then I would like to thank my parents back in Colombia for all the support, and then I would like to thank the families Ramirez Garrido and Londoño Rico. I stay with them. For all the, I would like to thank for their company this week. Then thank you all, the players, for making such a good tournament. And Happy New Year all. Happy New Year to you all.
You might as well stay up here, right up here. Wait. Thank you very much. Also, Pablo, he wins the overall championship with a score of 211. You get the big one here. Congratulations. Speaking of overall champions, I'd like to bring up again Samantha Fuller for having the best overall score of 219. Okay, come on over.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I think they do have boxes, but they're probably underneath the table at the club. We'll see what we could do. Yeah, that's yours.
That one has the first place. And that one, then that one. I'm sorry.
Okay, for the girls' older division, 15 to 18. In third place from the UK, Eloise Healy. Our runner-up in this division is Fiona Liddell. And our champion is Chanel Avaricio from the Philippines. Won in a playoff. Like to say something? Here you go, Chanel. Congratulations. Great plan.
I want to thank my mom for caddying for me, and the organizers and the sponsors and the Lord for everything. Thank you.
And I want to thank all the parents. Tough year, it's over. So you have to look forward to another one in 2013, running around the world with your kids and playing in tournaments. You kids should be awful thankful to your parents. Let's give the parents a big hand. To all the staff at PGA, Eric, our tournament coordinator, you did a great job. Golf course was in great condition. Also like to thank the chef. The chef is the boss of the ranch from where I come from. He's called Cookie. But anyway, to all the staff at PGA Golf Club for this magnificent dinner, thank you. In closing, I would just like to say that have a safe trip home, a good new year, enjoy the holidays, and God bless everybody here. Thank you.